Did you know that historians believe the first campfire was started roughly 1.6 million years ago, based on the discovery of burned antelope bones in certain caves in South Africa? The source on that is Discover magazine. As an Eagle Scout, I've gone camping many times and almost always started a fire in the woods if possible. Most recently, I spent this past summer in parts of northern New Mexico and Colorado, backpacking and camping with Philmont Scout Ranch, the largest youth camp in the world. In this speech, I'll be teaching you about the uses and safety associated with campfires, along with showing you how to build and light a proper fire. It's very important to build a fire in a safe manner so it doesn't spread out of control. This includes having a large bucket of water to put out the fire and making sure to scatter ashes that remain when you're done. This also includes having a proper campfire ring. For example, I'm using this fire pit. This also means never leaving it unattended and never using unsafe chemicals to start a fire, such as gasoline. A campfire can be used for many things, such as providing warmth, cooking, light and comfort, bug or animal repellent, and a way to signal your location if you're stranded. And this comes from a video from Bass Pro. To light a campfire, you must have 3 different types of material. The first is called tinder. This is thin, dry material that catches easily. Examples are dead grass, dry pine needles, thin wood shavings, dry, crunchy leaves, even paper or dryer lint, which could be found in any home. Next, you must have kindling. And this is dry material that's between a pencil or thumb thickness. This includes sticks, small sticks, or dry bark. Split kindling works best, and you need to use an arm load for each fire that you build. Lastly, we have fuel. These are bigger logs that keep our fire going. Split logs work best. Make sure that they're dead and dry. Gather as much as needed for how long you want the fire to go before lighting it. According to Scouting magazine, there's 3 types of campfire builds. The first one here that we're going to be showing is called the teepee. This starts with tinder in the center. I'm using paper on this one. Stacked with increasing thickness of kindling and fuel stacked as a cone on the outside. This is good for burning large and fast, and you have a good number of sticks to use. This next type of fire is called a lean-to. It's used when you have a large fuel log that you'll lean sticks of increasing size up against. You can place the high end, or the large log, up against a strong wind to keep the wind from blowing out. A last type of fire I'll be showing you is a log cabin fire. This is started by placing 2 logs that are about wrist thickness apart and placing them 3 inches apart with kindling bridged across and tinder underneath. Then begin stacking logs of decreasing thickness, higher and narrower, so that you can have a funnel that smoke will gather out and come out of the top. This is great because it can be used to cook with. In order for a fire to light and to burn, it needs 3 things: fuel, heat, and oxygen. We already have fuel. In this case, it's wood, and it's already gathered here. When lighting the fire, you're introducing a source of heat, whether that be from a match, or a lighter, or in some cases, a spark from a flint and steel striker, or even with something called a bow drill that's used to create friction to start your fire. Oxygen is also needed for the fire to burn. If the flames are having a little bit of trouble catching, try blowing on them or using some kind of fan to fan the flame. Now you're all done. Just make sure to keep adding fuel logs so that the fire keeps burning. In summary, we've covered campfire safety and uses, how to build a campfire, and how to start one. Fall is the perfect time to start a campfire, to keep yourself warm, tell stories, maybe toast some marshmallows. So next time you want to start one, now you know how, safely and effectively. Thank you for listening.